Alrighty. Good evening. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to another live pro wrestling talk for all pro wrestling fans out there of all shapes and sizes from all around the world. Brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming. I am your host, your MC for this evening's festivities, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. It is Wednesday, October 16th of 2024. Hope everybody's been having a good week so far. It's been getting cooler. It's actually been getting cooler. Hope everybody's staying warm. Hope everybody is doing well. Having a good week so far. Pretty busy. Really been trying to catch up on sleep, but also trying to, keep consistent with everything else, if you know what I mean. But anyway, tonight, pro wrestling tournament season is heating up more and more. I know we got a few tournaments that have been going, just a few tournaments going, but we got two more that are getting ready to start. They are right around the corner, getting ready to start. So, gonna preview New Japan Pro Wrestling's Super Junior Tag League. The teams have been confirmed, so I'm gonna go over each of the teams. And we finally know the confirmed teams for Stardom's 14th Goddess of Stardom Tag League. That'll be kicking off later this October. So, got quite a bit to discuss and talk about, and just wanted to give my thoughts on these things. And by all means, all those that join in, by all means, share your thoughts as well. I'm really curious to get other people's thoughts and opinions on the teams for this year's tournaments. Do want to also remind everybody, don't forget, whenever you have a chance, check out Game Beauty. Link is in the description. If you do some shopping for some video game themed makeup and cosmetic products, don't forget to use that promo code Blitzball_champ, all in caps, for 10% off of your order. Nice little discount. Use it. Happy shopping. Misfit, I see you. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. So, let's go ahead and get started. First thing I do want to do, wait a minute. 1 second. Need to get my graphics up. Bear with me just a moment. Here we go. Okay. First off, before we get started on the two main tournaments, I wanted to also mention that for the Sendai Girls Six Shrew tournament, we now have our semifinal matchups. So let me just remind everybody of those semifinal matchups. Here we go. Semifinal matchup number 1, Aya Sakura, representing Cosmic Angels from Stardom, will take on Yuna from Sendai Girls. I like both ladies, and I think this will be a good match, back and forth. I am really curious to see if they will pull the trigger on Aya Sakura and perhaps take her to the finals. So, you know what? I'm going to be rooting for her. But you know what? I like both of these ladies, so I'll settle for either or. But I'll be cheering for Aya Sakura. I think she has a good chance. I really like what I've been seeing from her lately. But I think she at least has an opportunity to make it to the finals of this tournament. So, that's what I'm hopeful for. And then, the other semifinal matchup, which I think will be really, really good, is Honaka, representing Pro Wrestling Wave, taking on Chi-Chi, representing Evolution. Um, I definitely feel like Chi has been improving. Um, Honoka has really been doing well in Pro Wrestling Wave, and also just has been on the rise. Not to mention her winning the Young Block in this year's Catch the Wave tournament. She finished first place for the Young Block, so definitely see a lot of great stock in Honoka. And while I like both ladies, and I think Chi Chi has an opportunity to really show out, I think Honoka's going to be a little too strong for her. Oh, just a little too strong for her. So I am actually going to pick Honoka to defeat Chi Chi and make it to the finals of the Sendai Girls 6 Shrew tournament. So my prediction is Aya Sakura versus Honoka in the finals of this tournament. I think it'll be really good. I've actually enjoyed what I've seen out of the first 2 rounds so far. So I'm excited to see what happens with this one. But my prediction is Aya Sakura versus Honoka in the finals. And honestly, between those two, like I said, I think it'd be cool if Aya Sakura won. But we'll see. We'll see. But I do like all 4 ladies in that semifinals. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, just wanted to recap that. And also, one other tournament that just recently started, only a couple of days ago. But there's another tournament I wanted to mention. Let me get the graphic up for it. 1 second. Here we go. All right, check it out. Yes, the TJPW Next Generation 24 tournament, where the winner, don't forget, the winner of this tournament will get a title shot of their choosing. That's right, y'all. Any of the 3 TJPW championships the winner can challenge for. So, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. So far we've had one first round match happen, and that was Toga versus Himawari, which was a good back and forth match, but Toga ended up getting the victory. And remember, Himawari was in the finals in last year's tournament, because remember, she went up against Wakana, but Wakana ended up winning the tournament. But now eliminated in the first round by Toga. And a lot of people are picking Toga to win this tournament. I think it has a good chance of coming down to Toga and Wakana Uehara. I think that's what many may be predicting. But so far, Toga advances to the semifinals. And the next match will actually be in a couple of days. It'll actually be this weekend. We'll get Shino Suzuki versus Kira Summer, which I feel like that could go either way, but I do think, I don't know, I'm leaning a little towards Shino Suzuki, but honestly, I think either of these 2 ladies can win. I really do. I feel like it's kind of an even matchup, if you ask me. I think it's a very even matchup. Glenn Davis, welcome to the stream. Says, Aya Sakura seems to be in that weird limbo that Yuna and a few other Stardom girls are in, where they always seem just about to break out, but never actually do. I mean, Aya Sakura getting a submission victory on the former future Stardom champion is kind of a big deal, though. I mean, she'll get better. I mean, she's got the change of new gear. And honestly, I think she'll get better. I really believe she's on the rise. You know, I think she continues to get more matches. And as far as Yuna, I mean, she just became #1 contender for the high speed title. So I mean, that's got to account for something, right? So I mean, I know she didn't really do well in the 5-star Grand Prix, but I mean, she's getting action. And like I said, she's the number one contender to the high speed title, so that's gotta account for something. Furious, welcome to the stream. I like Shino more, so I'll go with her. Yeah, I'm going with her as well. But I do think it's an even matchup. Haru Kazushiro and Uta Takami, that'll be a very interesting one. I mean, maybe I'm guessing the favorite is Haru Kazushiro. Just, you know, a little bit more of the experience factor, but not by a whole lot. Universal Chicklets, welcome to the stream. The one on the left, just above the blonde, is pretty. Oh, you're talking about Shino Suzuki. Yeah. She's one of the up girls. Wakano Uehara versus Chika Nanase. I mean, honestly, that's kind of an easy pick. You know, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Toga versus Wakano Uehara in the finals. I just have that feeling. But that's your current standings. Like I said, the next match will be Shino Suzuki versus Kira Summer. That'll happen on October 19th. That's this weekend. And then it'll be a while before the other two matches happen. So we got some time. You know, they're not rushing this one, which is great. You know, they're not rushing this one. So I'm happy. I'm happy with that. They're taking their sweet time with this tournament. So that's good. That's really good. Okay. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes. All right. First off, we're going to do the Super Junior Tag League first. Actually, you know what? Everybody in the chat, I'm going to let y'all pick. Which one y'all want me to do first? Goddess of Stardom Tag League or Super Junior Tag League? Whoever responds first wins. Which one y'all want me to do first? I'll leave it up to y'all. High score run. Welcome to the stream. He says New Japan. All right, we're going to do the Super Junior Tag League first. Okay. So, we got 12 teams. 12 teams, 2 blocks. A block, B block. 12 teams, 6 teams in a block. Only one winner from each block advances to the finals. The finals will take place at Power Struggle. So, let's go ahead and also I did make a spreadsheet. I know I made a spreadsheet. Let me open my spreadsheet because I do want to use that as a guide as well. Where's that spreadsheet? Did I forget to put it in the folder? I think I did forget to put it in the folder. Y'all bear with me for one. There it is. I found it. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead. Let me get my graphics up and we'll go through each of the teams. So, we're going to start with Block A. So, Block A. First up, We got the team of Tiger Mask and Capitan Suicida. Tiger Mask and Capitan Suicida. I don't know about y'all, but I've never heard of Capitan Suicida. So I'm very, very curious. But apparently, he competed at Fantastica Mania 2023. So, apparently familiar with New Japan. But yeah, and of course Tiger Mask. I mean, it's Tiger Mask. I mean, everybody knows Tiger Mask. Glenn says, Goddess of Stardom has way more letters than New Japan Pro. Yeah, you're right. High Score Run says, he's pretty good. He's no Dorada, but he can fly. I've never heard of him, so I'm very curious. I am very curious. But hey, we got a masked team of Tiger Mask, Capitan Suicida. So I'm very curious. Very curious. High Flying and Striker combo. Hey, I'm down. I'm down. So I'll be looking forward to seeing what Capitan Suicida's like. But yeah, he will be paired up with Tiger Mask. Cool deal, cool deal. All right, let's go to our next team. And we kind of got an idea that this team was probably going to end up forming. And sure enough, it ended up happening. Check out this next team. All right, we got Ryusuke Taguchi teamed up with Dragon Dia. That's right. We kind of got a little hint from that as they had recently teamed up and did pretty well. Did a little something together. So here we are with Ryusuke Taguchi and Dragon Dia. Of course, Dragon Dia from Dragon Gate, who did participate in last year's Best of Super Juniors tournament, or actually, earlier this year, only got the one victory, but it was over Kushida. So it was a pretty big victory. It was the only one he got, but it was a pretty big victory. But hey, Dragon Dia is back for the Super Junior Tag League 2024. And hey, it's an interesting combination, but we'll see what they can do. I mean, heck, he's teamed up with somebody that's won Best of Super Juniors tournament. So, I mean, they could work with that. They could work with that. And Ryusuke Taguchi is a 7-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champ. So, I mean, hey, you got a youngin with an experienced veteran who does do a lot of butt stuff, but Ryusuke Taguchi has been successful in his career before. But it's an interesting combination. It's a very interesting combination. So, hey, we'll see how it goes. High Score Run says, I don't see them winning much, but fun team. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. So, hey, we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Alrighty. Let's move on to the next team. This one's another familiar team that we should all know of because they've even mashed their theme songs together before. Check it out. All right, the two members of Los Ingobernables de Japón of Bushi and Hiromu Takahashi. Of course, Bushi is actually my favorite member of LIJ. But, yeah, Bushi and Hiromu Takahashi. Definitely a team that has teamed up before dozens and dozens of times, more than I can count. But they are back together. This is only their second entry for this tournament, and their first time since 2017. So it's been a while since they've done this tournament together. Huh. Wonder why it's taken so long. Oh my goodness. I'm reading the tweet that Misfit sent. Julia wore 2 watches to let Cora and Roxanne know it's time. Wow. Hold on, let me zoom in. I gotta see the 2 watches. Let me zoom in on this. Oh yeah, you're right. She is wearing 2 watches. Dang. Good call. Yeah, she is wearing 2 watches. Wow. That's crazy. Let me turn this fan on. It's getting a little hot. Let me turn this fan on. Okay. Sorry about that. Bushi and Hiromu. I mean, I guess you could say it's kind of been a while, because I mean, Hiromu's been focused more on singles championships. I mean, he's won the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title more times than I can even freaking remember. But these two back together in this tournament setting, I mean, they got the chemistry. So I think they'll do a little something, but I don't expect them to win. I definitely don't expect them to win. But I think they'll do a little something. But good to see them back together. Yeah, that was pretty funny, Misfit. Okay. Next team. Here we go. Next up, we got the Ichiban Sweet Boys of TMDK. That is Robbie Eagles and Kosei Fujita. The Ichiban Sweet Boys are back for this tournament. I like the team. This will be their second time teaming up for this tournament. Second consecutive, because they were in last year's Best of Super, the Super Junior Tag League. But I do expect them to do a little bit better than last year. Just a little bit better, because I think they got more chemistry now. But I'm hoping they do a little better than last time. I mean, TMDK is getting stronger. You know, Zack Sabre Jr. winning the G1 Climax and then winning the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Shane Haste, Mikey Nichols, your IWGP Tag Team Champions. And strong Openweight Tag Champions as well. Ryohei Oiwa just joined TMDK. And I didn't even know Hartley Jackson joined TMDK. So I was like, oh, snap. That was surprising. But, yeah. Definitely. I'm really hoping that this team will do better. At least a little bit better than they did last year. But I like the team. Robbie Eagles. I've met Robbie Eagles. So, met him twice, actually. But yeah. So I'll be rooting a little bit for the Ichiban Sweet Boys. I hope they do pretty well. I don't see them winning, but I hope they do pretty well. Alrighty. Let's go to our next team, which is a team that I feel like has the best chance to win the A block. And that is the former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, the Bullet Club War Dogs of Clark Connors and Drilla Maloney. Honestly, I've enjoyed their tag title run, although I do wish it could have been longer. I really wish it could have been longer. I love them as a team. I think they are excellent as a team. Only their second tournament together, but I really do feel like this is the team that has the best chance to win the A block out of all the other teams on there. I mean, they're former tag champs, and I still consider them a very strong team. So, honestly, don't be surprised if they end up winning the A block and making it to the finals. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm calling. Yeah, Bullet Club War Dogs. I'm calling for them to win the A block and make it to the finals. I think they have the best chance. I really do. Okay. And then finally, the last team for the A block freaking House of Torture. Yeah, I know. House of Torture Sho and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. I mean, honestly, I really don't have much to say about them, but House of Torture sucks. That's really all I got to say. And it's crazy because what's annoying is this team oh man, this team was the runner-ups to last year's Super Junior Tag League. And that high score run says they win it. Man, screw House of Torture. Can't even win a match without cheating. Every time. They can't win no match without cheating. Shoot. But yeah, they made it to the finals last year, so crap. But Ricardo, welcome to the stream. Says House of Torture is just pure torture. Pretty much. And it sucks because they have a lot of great talent in that faction, but that faction sucks. But yeah. Okay, so that is every team in Block A. So that's every team in Block A, but my pick is Bullet Club War Dogs to win Block A to make it to the finals. Now, let's switch gears to Block B. Okay, Block B. Here we go. We are going to start out with the tag team that's currently on top in this division. And that is your current IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions in their second reign, the Intergalactic Jet Setters, which I've met both of these guys, the Time Splitter Kushida, and the Jet Kevin Knight. But yeah, this team just won the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag titles. And a match that I enjoyed very much. Of course, that was at King of Pro Wrestling. But yeah, they're on top now. and I definitely believe they are a threat. This is their third time together in this tournament, and they're going into this as the champs. But yeah, I met them both. Met Kevin Knight twice, actually. Met Kushida once. But yeah, definitely this team is a threat. And yeah, I think they have the potential to have a solid tag title run. If they let them. If they let them cook. High Score Run says, love this team, really rooting for them. Yeah, I love them too. Yeah, I love this team as well. I actually got an Intergalactic Jet Setters shirt myself. So, yeah. They'll be a tough team, for sure. Okay. Next up is a team that I definitely know y'all are familiar with. So familiar with this team, this is actually the team that won the tournament last year. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. United Empire's Catch 2-2, they are back for the Super Junior Tag League 2024. Mr. Ashwang, TJP, and the Fireball Francesco Akira are back as Catch 2-2. What can I say? One of the best junior tag teams in New Japan won this tournament last year. A team that has been together for quite a long time, for a number of years now. But yeah, they are back together for this tournament. Their third Super Junior Tag League, and honestly, they might be in competition with the Intergalactic Jet Setters as the biggest threat of this block. Could be the favorites, but don't sleep on Catch 2-2. They might not win this year's tournament, but you best believe they are going to make a very strong case to make it to the finals. I'm just saying. They'll make a very strong case to make it to the finals. So, definitely keep an eye out. Definitely keep an eye out. Not to mention, TJP had quite the resurgence even through the Best of Super Juniors. So, hey, I'm looking forward to this. Love this team. They're a phenomenal team. Like I said, one of the best junior teams in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So, hey, glad to see they're back. All right. Next up, you know what? This next team, this is a very interesting combination, but you know what? I think it can actually work. Check this team out. We got the DKC teaming up with one of my current favorites that I'm still hoping to really get a chance to meet and see live, Ninja Mac. I enjoyed the mess out of Ninja Mac in this year's Best of Super Juniors tournament. I was really happy when they put him in that tournament. But yeah, this is a very interesting combination, but you know what? I think it's a combo that can work. The DKC and Ninja Mac, I expect, a lot of striking, kind of martial arts combination with, the karate, the striking, and the high flying and the ninjutsu. You know what I mean? I think it's a good combo. Of course, the DKC, a very familiar face at the New Japan LA Dojo, which the DKC I've gotten to see live. Really good. But I really like this combo. It's an interesting combo, but I think this combo can work. I really do. Might not, most likely won't win, but don't be surprised if this team pulls off a couple of upset victories in Block B. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This team may be capable of pulling off some upsets. Keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on them. Misfit says Ninja Mac over Hologram. Well, I mean, I've followed Ninja Mac more, but you know, Hologram is cool. I mean, so far undefeated. I honestly thought the Beast Mortos was going to end that, but didn't quite work out. But yeah, I would agree. I do like Ninja Mac more. His match with Low-Key, like years ago, is still actually one of my favorite matches, and that was in an indie show. Ricardo says, good to see Ninja Mac returning to the New Japan ring. Oh yeah, like I said, I enjoyed his time in the Best of Super Juniors this year. I was really happy that they even booked him for that tournament. When they announced that he got booked for that tournament, I was like, oh snap, let's go. Yeah, I love Ninja Mac. Ninja Mac is awesome. But yeah, we'll see how this team goes. But keep an eye on the DKC and Ninja Mac. You might be surprised. All right, let's go to our next team. Here we go. Ricardo says Ninja Mac versus Ricochet. Oh, Ninja Mac versus Ricochet needs to happen. Oh, sign me up. You tell me where to sign. Sign me up on that one. All right, Chaos back in effect. Welcome back, yo. Doom 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 doom. Yo, doom 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 doom. Yo, doom 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 doom. Yo. Yo, teamed up with Rocky Romero. But you know what? Seeing these two together only brings back sweet memories of good old Roppongi 3K. Dang, man, I miss Roppongi 3K. Y'all remember that theme song? Show, yo, and Rocky. We're about to bring Roppongi 3K. Roppongi 3K, 3K, 3K. Rocky Show and yo, save the day. Man, I miss that theme. That was such a kick. That was such a killer theme. Oh, man. It was really weird seeing Show turn on him, even though they were like, what? They were like 6-time IWGP Junior Tag Team Champs. It was ridiculous, but... oh, well. I miss that team. I love that team. But... it is what it is. Ricardo says, hopefully Yo's shoulder doesn't have a setback during the tournament. Yeah, good point. Good point. But yeah. I'm just glad that Yo is back. I like Yo. And of course, I like Rocky Romero. I've met Rocky Romero. Really cool dude to chat with. If y'all ever get a chance to meet Rocky Romero, have a conversation with him. He's a funny dude. But yeah, we'll see what this combo can do. I mean, like I said, they both are familiar with each other. I know Rocky Romero was more of like the manager when it was, Roppongi 3K, but still, they've even competed together in trios matches. So, but yeah, we'll see what Yo and Rocky Romero can do. All right, let's go to this next team. Now, I don't know a whole lot about this team, but I have heard of this team before. I have heard of this team before, but I've never seen them in action. So here we go. So, all the way from Australia, we have Paris da Silva and Jude London. Together, they are the Velocities. Like I said, I don't know much about this team, but they will be making their New Japan Pro Wrestling debuts through this tournament. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do. Never seen this team before in action, so I'm very curious. Very curious to see what this team can do. I'm guessing they're probably high flyers. If anybody in the chat is familiar with the Velocities, let me know. And let me know what you think of them. Because I've never heard of them. I've heard the name, I've just never seen them in action. So, yeah, let me know what y'all think about the Velocities. But yeah, looking forward to seeing what they can do. And then last, but certainly not least, here we go. We have Bone Soldier Taiji Ishimori, who was the runner-up in this year's Best of Super Juniors tournament, and a mystery tag team partner. We got a mystery partner. Well, who do y'all think it could be? Who do y'all think will be Taiji Ishimori's Super Junior Tag League partner? So apparently the word is that Ishimori has vowed to bring someone of interest to the Super Junior Tag League this year. Whether this is a new face or someone more familiar. But, and the thing is, we won't find out until Royal Quest. We won't find out until Royal Quest, which I believe is this Sunday. Yeah, Royal Quest 4 is this Sunday. That's when we will find out. So, I will be keeping an eye out for that. Misfit says Bryan Danielson as Tiger Mask Z. Why not? Why not? I'm down. Oh, shoot. Anna Jay getting in the face of Mariah May. Oh, shoot. Dang. Uh-oh. She in trouble. But, guess we'll have to wait and see come Royal Quest. Now, when it comes to Block B, honestly, it's really kind of hard to bet against the Intergalactic Jet Setters and Catch 2-2. I really think one of those two teams will make it to the finals. I mean, but if I had to pick a sleeper, I mean, it would probably maybe be Taiji Ishimori and wherever this mystery partner is, whoever it could be. But this should be good. This should be a good tournament. So, just a heads up, the tournament will start will start this Thursday, or not this Thursday, but next Thursday. Thursday, October 24th is when this tournament will start. And the finals will be at Power Struggle 2024, which will be on November 4th. So yeah, that's what they got. And like I said, it's only going to be one winner from the A block, one winner from the B block, and they'll meet each other in the finals. So 1-1. So looking forward to it. Alrighty. It's time for the main event. It is time for the 14th Goddess of Stardom Tag League preview. So let's take a look at these teams. Let's take a look at these teams. Okay. So before I get into the discussion about the teams, there's one thing I do want to show. Check it out. 1 second. All right, check this out. Okay. For the 14th Goddesses of Stardom Tag League, we're going to have 3 teams from both blocks that will make it to the playoffs. Misfit says, watch Ishimori choose Kenta. Hey, I don't mind. I love Kenta. Shoot, I don't mind. So, a number 1 seed, a 2 seed, and a 3 seed. So, the 1 seed from the red block and the blue block will be guaranteed a spot in the semifinals. They are guaranteed a spot in the semifinals. So that's for the number 1 seeds. The seeds 2 and 3 will face each other in the quarterfinals of the playoffs. So that's the format that they're doing for this tournament. So your top 3 teams from each block will advance. So that's the plan. Misfit says it's going to be someone from Bullet Club. Probably right. So yeah, that's the format for the Goddess of Stardom Tag League. Now I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, as I get ready to go over these teams, I'm a little disappointed. Because I really feel like they did not maximize the quality of the teams for this tournament. But I still believe it'll be an enjoyable tournament, but not to its best potential. Okay. First off, we are going to start with the red block. So the red goddess block. Here we go. Okay, first up, a team y'all should be pretty familiar with. O2 Line, which are Azumi and the current future Stardom champion Miyu Amasaki, both representing Neo Genesis. Misfit says, I'm still mad about Kid Zumi. So here's the thing. With this one. While I understand many people preferred Starlight Kid and Azumi to team up, O2 Line is still a legit tag team. So that's really all I can say with that. At least it's still a legit tag team. That's all I got. That's really all I got. But a team that has good chemistry, a team that has competed in this tournament before, So they're definitely stronger now compared to before, especially now that Miyu Amasaki has tasted championship gold. So I expect this team to potentially be a little bit more of a threat. So we'll see. But O2 line, good chemistry. But yeah. So we shall see. We shall see. Misfit says, to be fair, so is Crazy Star. And well, you know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not thrilled about that one. But yeah. We gonna get into it. Because I'm glad you mentioned it. Next team. Another familiar team. BMI 2000 are back together. And that is Natsuko Tora and Ruaka representing Hate. Glenn says, Neo Genesis is a powerful faction even though they've only been together a couple of months. Yeah, their stock has been rising for sure. And I love their theme. I love the pairing. You know, next to God's Eye, they're probably my second favorite faction so far. Okay, Tora and Ruaka. I mean, what can I say? A team that has competed together before. They're a good fit. They're a good fit. So, chemistry is there. We'll see what kind of damage they can do. You know, Hate has been on the rise as well, so. But yeah, this team back together, not a shock. Not a shock whatsoever. So, we'll see how they do in this year's Goddess of Stardom Tag League. Glenn says, Starlight Kid has a different partner. I'm interested in seeing Starlight Kid and her new partner in action. Ugh. 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 Misfit says, Azumi and Suzu are the members that have no titles. Correct. They currently have no titles. Okay. Next team. One of my favorite tag teams in Stardom. And honestly, is getting to the point where they've become one of my favorite women's tag teams ever. I even have their shirt. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about. Oh, yes. They are back for this year's Goddess of Stardom Tag League. Hazuki, Koguma, Fukuoka Double Crazy, representing Stars. I mean, I know the injury bug hit them last year, but I'm glad to see that they are back once again. I mean, we all know that they've won Goddess of Stardom Tag League, and they are also 3-time Goddess of Stardom Tag Champs. So it's no surprise that Fukuoka Double Crazy is in this tournament. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I love this tag team. They're a phenomenal tag team. So, hey. I'm looking forward to them. Hopefully, no injuries or anything like that, and they can compete at 100%. And we'll see what happens. But if anything, I'm glad this tag team is back for this tournament. Because, I mean, with this tournament, you got to have your best teams. You got to have your best teams in a once-a-year tournament. You got to have your best teams. Mr. says, I'm not against Starlight Kid and Suzu as a team. Poor Koguma doesn't know what's coming to her. It's just a matter of when. It's just a matter of when. I feel you. It's just a matter of when. All right. Next up, yeah, not a team that I'm thrilled about. Misfit, you already know why. God's Eye. Shuri versus the coward Saki Kashima. Well, I can't be too mad because I do have this. So I can't be too much of a Debbie Downer with this one. But dang, man, I wanted Karate Brave so badly. Which I'll get into my frustrations with this on, the other side of this. But man, this is not a strong team. Although, we have to all admit, Saki Kashima has one of the most dangerous pins in Stardom with the Kishi Kaisei that can literally beat somebody in 17 seconds, 9 seconds, you name it. She even did it to Shuri. Quick pin, quick victory, did it to Mayu Iwatani. So at least I give her that. So, most dangerous pin. My whole thing is, with the type of character she was in Stars and in Oedo Tai, that's what I really liked the most about Saki Kashima. But after she got the God's Eye and just became a coward, But I'm sure she is pretty cool to meet. I didn't get a chance to meet her, but hey, I got this thrown in my face, so hey. It's all cool. This might be their last tournament as a team. Fukuoka Double Crazy, yeah, most likely. So enjoy it while it lasts. Look, man, I told you that. Yeah, I know. Hush. I'm just joking. Shuri and Saki Kashima are probably going to win the whole thing. I don't know about that. If they win the whole thing, that'll be pretty shocking. The most devastating move in all of pro wrestling, you mean, not just in Stardom. Well, actually, that's a fair point, because I don't think I've ever seen the Kishi Kaisei in any other promotion from any other wrestler. So, actually, you make a good point there, Misfit. Good call. But, yeah, Shuri, which those of y'all that know me know that Shuri is one of my favorites. Which I've met her. She's awesome. But, yeah. Kashima and Shuri. It is what it is, but we'll see how they do. Alright. Next up, still in the Red Goddess block. Let's go to our next team. Okay, we got Micah and Hanako. Both representing Empress Nexus Venus. Okay. Here's my thing with this. Do I think it's capable of being a great team? Absolutely. I'm just really shocked that they are doing this pairing when they just paired Hanako and Waka Tsukiyama, even to the point of giving them a tag team name, and they're not competing together in this tournament. It's kind of weird. And they are getting ready to, I believe they're getting ready to challenge for the New Blood tag team titles, which are currently still held by Azusa, Inaba, and Rina. But hate the combination. I'm just surprised they're not going with Waka and Hanako. So that's really all I can say about that. But I think this team is capable of doing some damage for sure. Hanako and Micah, you can definitely do some damage with this team, no doubt. I definitely will agree with that. Misfit says Micah made fun of Tam and Sayaka Kurara during the presser was the best thing about the red block announcement. Yes, I do remember that. It was some sort of weird name. Yeah, and the name made no sense either, but yeah, it was some sort of weird name. High Score Run says, yeah, the Xena injury made them change things up. Oh, I guess they were probably originally going to pair Micah with Xena, I guess is what you're saying, High Score Run. But cool teams. This is also Micah's first tag league without Donna Del Mundo. That is true. That is true. All right. Let's go to our next team. This team I like. I like this team very much, and I've met both of these ladies. Oh, yeah. Representing Stars, Mayu Iwatani, the current IWGP Women's Champion, and the Peach Star, Momokogo. Together, Peach Star Rock. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. This team has been looking better and better together. Especially when it comes to high speed and good synergy. I definitely think Mayu and Momo may be a sleeper. And this could be where Momo may gain a little more success than we usually see her get in this tournament. But I like the combo. Peach Star Rock. I think they could be a sleeper. Might pull off a few upset wins. But hey, I love the team. I love the team. So I'm totally down. Waka, the first thing out of her mouth was that Xena's injured. I believe they said it's a knee injury of some sort. I don't know if it was like a torn ligament or something like that, but I think it was some sort of knee injury. But Misfit says Azumi is going to pin Mayu in this tournament to set up their IWGP title match at Dream Kingdom. I mean, she kind of already did that in the 5-star, but I guess she could do it again. But, I mean, she did do it in the 5-star, so. But, yeah, I mean, they're continuing that, I guess. So, fair point. But she's going to get that title match at some point. I mean, whether it's at Dream Queendom or Historic Crossover 2, she's going to get that title match. She's definitely going to get that title match. Okay, so it was a torn ligament. Torn ligament in her right knee. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I thought I heard something about a torn ligament. Right on, right on. Okay, we got a couple of more teams left in the Red Goddess block. Let's keep it going. This team looks like a pretty cool team. All right, representing Hate, we got the Submission Sniper, Konami, the Phoenix Queen, Saya Kamatani. Together, they are Psy Queen. Interesting name for their tag team, but I like the combo. I like the combo. You got a combination of striking and submissions, with striking and high flying. I like the combo. Definitely like the combo. Could be another sleeper team. Who knows? This will probably be a team that makes the top 3 out of the Red Goddess block. But to win the whole thing, I don't see them winning the whole thing. But I think they have a chance at making the top 3. I think they could at least make top 3. But we'll see. We'll see. Konami and Saya I don't see winning for very reasons that have to do with Kamitani. Yeah, I don't see them winning this tournament. I don't see them winning this tournament. But I think they'll at least get top 3. I think they got a shot at top 3. But yeah, I do like the team. It's a good pairing. It's a really good pairing. Okay. This next team. Oh, Misfit says, Saya teaming with anyone other than Utami in the tag league feels weird. It does feel weird. I can agree with you on that. It does feel weird. I definitely do agree with that. But yeah, sadly, Utami Hayashishita is part of the Golden Group with Marigold. So it is what it is. Kamitani going after that red belt. Hey, I'm down for red belt Kamitani. For those that don't know, I've met Saya Kamitani back when she was still part of Queen's Quest. Cute and full of giggles. This next team, I'm going to tell you right now, don't like it one bit. Yes, I know they're part of the same faction, but I do not like this combo. Ugh. Ugh. The current World of Stardom champion, Tam Nakano, teamed up with Sayaka Kurara, both representing Cosmic Angels. My main complaint is, why do this when you have Natsupoi and you have Aya Sakura both in this tournament, where you could have easily done Aya and Sayaka and Meltier? That's all I'm saying. If you're going to have a once-a-year tournament, have your best teams. That's all I'm saying. Have your best teams. I mean, they've been doing this since 2011. That's all I'm saying. They've been doing this since 2011. Come on, Mr. Okada. Kamitani versus Tam just feels like the direction. Saya is going to pin Tam in this tournament and earn her red belt match. I could see it. I could see it. I'd be down. I'd totally be down. But man, I would have rather seen Aya Sakura and Sayaka Kurara teamed up together. Especially considering they even challenged for the New Blood tag titles together. And they actually looked good as a tag team. And then Meltier, I mean, come on. We all know Meltier. I mean, Poi and Tam, I mean, come on. I mean, they were runner-ups in a previous Goddess Tag League. So, I mean, you know. Oh, well. Not a fan of this pairing. Despite them being in the same faction, not a fan of the pairing. But it is what it is. And finally... Oh, and apparently the name of Tam and Sayaka's team is called Tokimeki Purin a la Mode. I don't know what the heck that means, but it's a freaking stupid name for their tag team. And I'll just leave it at that. Misfit says, I mean, no other match for the red belt at Dream Queendom makes sense. I mean, hey, we still got historic crossover 2 to look forward to as well. There's probably going to be some sort of build up through that as well. So can't forget about that one. And then the final team on the Red Goddess block. Final team on the Red Goddess block. Ugh. The team that... okay. Inaba Toyagami is the name of this team. Made up of representatives of God's Eye, Tomoka Inaba, and Rana Yagami. Don't get me wrong, I like both of these ladies, but how the heck are you going to have this team, these two paired up, and they're using the exact same Karate Brave gimmick that Shuri and Tomoka did a few years ago and competed in the same tournament? Really? 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 I feel like Diddy Kong, whenever Diddy Kong in Donkey Kong Country gets disappointed, he throws his hat down and starts stomping on it. That's how I feel about this. That's totally how I feel about this, man. Ugh. Oh well. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Neither did Micah, and she lost it. Hey, we win some, we lose some. But those are your Red Goddess blocks. Those are your Red Goddess tag teams. Furious says it'll be alright. Yeah, it'll be alright. It'll be alright for sure. So, out of the Red Goddess block, who do I think will be the top 3 teams to make it to the playoffs? So honestly, it's kind of tough. So the teams I'm about to name, I think have a good chance of making the top 3. O2 line, BMI 2000, Fukuoka Double Crazy, Peach Star Rock, and Psy Queen. I think 3 out of those 5 teams will make top 3. Depending on how Micah Hanako goes, I might have to throw that one in there because I think there's a lot of potential in that one. So I might have to actually throw that one in. But I mean, it makes it more difficult. It makes it more difficult because, a top 3. But you got some worthy teams, though. I will say that. Misfit says first 4 matches announced for Fighting Spirit Unleashed. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a look at that in a moment. They could actually give it to Micah and Hanako. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think depending on what they end up doing, I could see they probably could make top 3. They probably could definitely make top 3. I mean, the Red Goddess block, I mean, you do still have some legit teams in there. Micah's a former Tag League winner. That's right. Divine Kingdom won it with Megan Bain. Beat Crazy Star in the finals. So, hey. Too bad Megan Bain's not in Stardom anymore. Or at least for now. But, yeah. High Score Run says, hopefully we see some surprises and Micah and Hanako can go far. Hey, they could be the sleeper. They could be the sleeper. I mean, like I said, Divine Kingdom won it last year, so hey, you never know. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Red Goddess block. Let's switch gears to the Blue Goddess block. So we go from red to blue. All right. First up, this is another team that not really thrilled about. But representing Empress Nexus Venus, Waka Tsukiyama, and the most recent newest addition, Rion. If you ask me, I wouldn't even have her in this tournament, being that she still can't even win a freaking match. But that's just me. That's just me, personally. Misfit says, I mean, it's not like Megan Bain is signed to AEW anymore. Yeah, that is true. Ryan, welcome to the stream. Did you see Micah got jobbed for number 1 on the PW rankings? What? I don't have a problem with Toni Storm winning number 1. I don't have a problem with Toni Storm winning number 1. I don't agree with the whole list, but I don't have a problem with her winning number 1. Misfit says, I just seen the name for Azusa and Rina, and I love it. Oh, they actually have a team name? Oh, I must have missed it. But, I feel bad that Waka and Rion are paired up, and honestly, they might not even win a single match in this freaking tournament. That's sad. That's sad. They might not even win a single match in this tournament. I don't really know why Rion is even in this tournament. She hasn't even won a match yet, so I don't know. It's ridiculous to me. Compared to Micah was in last year's PWI, she's very good this year. I do agree. Definitely do agree. Devil Princess is what they're calling it. Oh, interesting. Not bad. Not bad. I can dig that. All right, next team, a team that we're all very familiar with. Former New Blood Tag Team Champions, representing Stars, Wingori, Hanan, and Saya Ida. And hopefully Hanan is good and ready to go for the tournament. I know she was out due to injury, but looks like hopefully she'll be good to go come tournament time. But yeah, very familiar team, great chemistry. I mean, they've been champs before, so hey. Wingori back in this tournament. I think they could definitely be a threat in this tournament. Ryan says, Rion's like Starlight Kid's cousin or something. What? Interesting. Wingori. Furious says, Waka being done dirty again. Exactly. Like, why couldn't it be Waka and Hanako? As they're about to compete for the tag titles. That's why I'm shocked. But I mean, I think they may have a clear argument, being that Xena is out injured, so that may be the workaround. So I get it. But I expect a strong presence from Wingori in this tournament. So hey, looking forward to it. All right. Let's take a look at this next team. A team, I mean, they're both very familiar, just now in a different faction together. But representing God's Eye is the combination of Hina and Lady C, the Human Tower. Were once together in Queen's Quest, now together in God's Eye. I mean, I don't really expect a whole lot out of this team, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit surprised Hina is even able to do this tournament. I kept thinking that maybe school would get in the way, but I guess not. So hey, I mean, they might get a win or two, but I don't see them winning a lot in this tournament, to be honest with you. Although Lady C, not too long ago has been kind of showing up and showing out. So, I mean, hey, you never know. You never know. Lady C's been showing a little something. So, hey, we'll see. Yeah, Misfit. Okada just paired QQ and Tag League, but in a different faction. Yep. You are right. That's so ironic. Okay. Let's go to this next team. Here's another tag team that makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. And it is the tag team. Yes, I understand, both representing Cosmic Angels. The Pineapple Girl, Yuna Mizumori, teamed up with Aya Sakura. Yes, they're in the same faction, but for this tournament specifically, this pairing makes no sense at all. If you ask me, you might as well have teamed up Yuna Mizumori with Saori Ano and just had Aya and Sayaka team up. Bam, problem solved. Ugh. But what can you do? But Unamon has been on the rise. I mean, heck, she's the #1 contender to the high-speed title, which is weird. But, yeah. I really don't have a whole lot to say about this team, but, yeah. The pairing makes no sense. For this tournament, the pairing makes no sense. All right. Let's go to our next team. A team that has become very strong And oh, not that much time. And they have gold to show for it. That's right. And it wasn't that long ago that one of them joined Hate. But now together, representing Hate, your current New Blood Tag Team Champions, Rina and Azusa Inaba. Really cool to see this team in this tournament, which I also believe this is Azusa Inaba's first Goddess Tag League. So, hey, big opportunity for Azusa Inaba, who not that long ago won her first championship. So, yeah, I think you got a strong team here. Apparently known as Devil Princess, which I already like the name. I like the name. But yeah, New Blood Tag Champs. And I definitely think they're going to do some damage. Rina is coming off one of the most legendary Future of Stardom championship runs. So, hey. I look forward to seeing how they'll do in this tournament. Glenn says, does Shuri actually think Saki Kashima is practicing on her own? Probably not. She's probably somewhere stuffing her face with yakiniku. Which part of me wouldn't blame her. I think yakiniku is delicious. I loved it when Hanako and Micah broke out the hotch, or the hooch. I think they'll definitely do some damage in this tournament. It'll be interesting to see where Momokogo's story goes. Honestly, I hope this is the tournament that really elevates her. Because, I mean, Peach Star Rock, I mean, her and Mayu Iwatani, their chemistry has gotten better. And I think they have the opportunity to make top 3. So, that's what I think. I think they have the opportunity to make top 3. Okay, let's go to our next team. Okay. I'm going to say this before I show this team. Both of these ladies are awesome. I've met one of them. But even though this is completely random, the idea of the pairing is neat. But not for this particular tournament. Not for this particular tournament. Especially when there's a certain other pairing that should have happened. So I'll just say that. But here we go. So we got this random team pairing Neo Genesis High Speed Champion May Sarah teamed up with Pro Wrestling Waves Kohaku. Glenn says maybe Kirara will actually do something for once. I thought their dresses were a bit odd. Wait, do something for what? She pinned Saya Kamatani not too long ago. Like, does that not count? The heck? Glenn says, I like the Karate Girls showing up in gis, but I don't think they're getting very far. They're using the same gimmick as Karate Brave, though. Like, it's not even unique. It's the same gimmick as Karate Brave. Remember Shuri and Tomoka Inaba did that? It's the same gimmick. Okay, May Sarah and Kohaku. I like both ladies. I've met May Sarah. She's tiny, and she's cool. But Kohaku, I've actually become quite a fan of Kohaku since I've dabbled in Pro Wrestling Wave a good while back. Kohaku, definitely high speed. I love her theme. Guraja, Guraja, Guraja. Anyway, I love her theme. I love her in-ring ability. So, I mean, the pairing is interesting, but it makes no sense to me when you have Suzu in the same block, and you could have easily had Crazy Star, who were finalists. A year ago. And they go this direction. It makes no sense to me. But I do like Mei Seira. I do like Kohaku. So it is what it is. Glenn says Waka's getting a push, but I wouldn't want it to be paired with Rion. I agree. I would have rather have her paired with Hanako, but I mean, it is what it is. Misfit says Kohaku reminds me of a young Kagetsu. Yeah, I can kind of see a little bit of the resemblance. Yeah, I can see a little bit of resemblance. She used to have, I remember she used to have, like, longer hair. Like, years ago, she used to have longer hair. And then again, she used to be part of the Marvelous promotion. Glenn says, Lady C and Hina are the definition of mid. Well, I mean, they're in the same faction twice. Two different factions. So I mean, hey, the trend continues, I guess. I enjoyed watching Yuna skit on the beach. That didn't look like Thailand to me. Oh yeah, Unamon. Which, ever since she went through that whole weight loss and whole storyline to get into Cosmic Angels, she looks great though. Yuna Mizumori, which I did not find out until a while back. I didn't find out until a while back that Unamon's in her 30s. I was like, what? I think that Waka push is long gone. If she does get a push, it's not going to be that big. That's all I can say. I think it might be bits and pieces, but I don't think it's going to ever be a big push. Never seen Kohaku before. Should be interesting. Oh, I think you'll love Kohaku. And it's no big deal considering Pro Wrestling Wave is really, really hard to catch because it's on like I think it's on Confetti, but Confetti is kind of hard to get a hold of. So it's not really on a legit, like, easy to get access to streaming service. So she can be easy to miss. Dude, I've only been watching Stardom for a year. Well, you better catch up, Glenn. You better catch up. You better go back and look at archives and you gotta catch up. I'm just joking. I'm totally joking. Glad that you're here, though. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Next team. All right. Next team. All right. We got the Goddess of Stardom Tag Champions themselves. Representing Hate. Momo Watanabe, the Black Peach. And the Toxic Spider, Thekla. Which is good to see that Thekla will be good to go for the tournament. I know she took time off due to injury, but it looks like she's going to be good to go for the tournament. I know she had her arm in the cast, if I remember correctly, but it looks like everything will go well. She'll be good to go for this tournament. But yeah, hey, I mean, they're the tag champs, so I mean, we'll see how they do. I mean, I consider them a little bit of a threat, just mainly because they are the tag champs, but we'll see what happens. I like both ladies. Didn't get a chance to meet Momo when she came to the States, but got to see her live, so hey, at least that's cool. Okay, if I'm Momo, I am pissed that Thekla ghosted her during the presser. I mean, I guess technically she's still recovering. I don't know. But she probably could have been there though. She could have been there. She could have been there. I'm kind of surprised Suzu wasn't there. I was surprised Suzu wasn't there. I would have thought Suzu would have been there, but not even she was there. I was like, what? She looked mad. Not much smiles from her, eh? Yeah, I feel you. But hey, they're the tag champs, so we'll see what they do. Next team. A familiar team. Alrighty. We got representing Cosmic Angels. We got Natsupoi, who is the current Wonder of Stardom champion, and I believe also 1/3 of the Artists of Stardom Trios champions. Paired with Artists of Stardom Trio champion Saori Anou. But yep, both representing Cosmic Angels. Even though I think Meltear would have been a better idea, this is still a strong team. I mean, both of these ladies have been Goddess of Stardom tag team champs before, so hey, still a strong team out of these two. And you know, I do find it pretty interesting that Natsupoi beat Saori Anou for the white belt. So hey. Momo is not real forgiving about those things. No, she's not. Momo got those receipts for a hate coming. It's a lot. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. But, still got a strong team here. You know, definitely this team can do some damage in their block. So, Misfit says, Saori likes Poi more than Tam, and it shows. Yeah. And then again, you know, they do go way back. They do go way back, so I mean, it's understandable. But yeah. Saori Anou, Natsupoi. I think they'll do some damage for sure. And then for the last team, even though they're in the same faction, not to mention they have a name that I have no idea what this name means, but it's a pairing that makes no sense to me that they went with this when they could have gone with the obvious choice. But here we go. The last Blue Goddess team. Representing Neo Genesis, Starlight Kid, and Suzu Suzuki. Glenn says, Saori and Poi go together like chocolate and peanut butter. I picked them to win the block. Oh. Well, don't forget, Glenn, it's the top 3 teams that advance. Not just one. It's the top 3 teams. LOL and Counter-Strike Go Games. Wow, that's an interesting combination of names. Welcome to the stream. You getting the Ice Ribbon pay-per-view this weekend? Yes. If you check my videos, I did a preview for October Ice Ribbon Fest. So be sure you check out that preview video on my channel. But yes, I do look forward to watching that and covering that. Not only that, I will be attending Ribbon Mania 2024 in Japan. So very excited about that. Misfit says, screwing Momo over in the red belt match against Micah, then screwing her in the 5-star, Decla ghosting her in the tag league, Tora spit and mist in her face. Yeah, Momo got receipts. Wasn't the misspitting incidental though? Either way, I mean, yeah. Folks, don't forget about that, so fair point. Okay, Suzu and Starlight Kid pairing, yes, same faction. Pairing makes no sense when you could have easily had Crazy Star with Mei Seira and Suzu Suzuki. You could have also had Azumi and Starlight Kid. They could have gone that direction. But not to mention, Crazy Star was a finalist. Crazy Star was a finalist. I don't get it. No, sir, I don't like it. To quote the horse from the Ren and Stimpy cartoon. No, sir, I don't like it. But, and then the name of their team is Kyoran Onatora. I don't know what the heck that means, but that's apparently their tag team name. Kyoran Onatora. I don't know what the heck that means. Misfit says, I would love for Devil Princess to be in the top 3. So speaking of Blue Goddess block, so who do I think high score run on a Tora Starlight Kid going back to hate? Heck no. No, she just formed Neo Genesis, and she's the leader of that. Ain't no way she's going back to hate. No way. After what they did to her, no way. Starlight Kid is leading one of the best factions now. She ain't going back to no hate. Bump that. It's party time. Neo Genesis is here. It's party time. High score run. In English, it means Mad Tiger Girl. Mad Tiger Girl. I mean, it kind of fits. I mean, Suzu is mad and crazy. Starlight Kid's the Sky Tiger. I mean, it makes sense. The name makes sense, I guess. Yeah, the name kind of makes sense. It's an interesting pairing, though, but just, I don't know. You have Crazy Star right there that made it to the finals last year. Although, you know, Suzu has gotten got a little thick. Yeah, Suzu got a little thick. I mean, don't get me wrong, Suzu looks great and she's still crazy. But yeah, Suzu got a little thick. She got a little thick. Probably too much chili pepper shrimp. I don't know. Let's see. Glenn says, I think Starlight Kid and Suzu's team is going to shake things up. It will be interesting to see them work together. Yeah, we'll see what they can do. I mean, hey, they are in the same faction, so. Starlight Kid explained their team's name, and I was more confused after the explanation than before. Oedo Tai literally blames Starlight Kid for losing the tag title match at All-Star earlier this year. Yeah, fair point. Glenn says Starlight Kid failed up. I'm not sure what you mean. But yeah. So if I were to pick 3 teams, think about some teams that could be in the top 3 for the Blue Goddess block. I think Wingory could be one. I think Devil Princess would be one. I guess maybe Momo and Tekla, but I don't know. Poi and Saoriano definitely have a good chance at making top 3. Starlight Kid and Suzu. I'm just curious to see what kind of stuff they'll do together. I mean, we've seen them in trios when they've had the full faction compete together, but just the two of them. It'll be interesting to see what kind of combinations they do together. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, Suzu is pretty agile as well. Even with her size, she's still pretty agile. I mean, like I said, it's not like she gained a lot of weight. She just got a little thick. But Suzu, still very agile. And so is Starlight Kid, of course. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Mad Tiger Girl. Excuse me. Maybe Mad Tiger Girl could be in the top 3. Yeah, could be in the top 3. Misfit says they might go with Suzu and Kid in that. And Kid's never won the tag league either. Yes, that's correct. Glenn says, I meant Starlight Kid went from being a member of Oedo Tai to leading the best faction in Stardom after losing the tag title match and getting thrown out. Gotcha. Thank you for clarifying. Yes, good call. And just to think, a couple of whispers to Miyu Amasaki, to Suzu. Furious says, I noticed Suzu got thicker too. It makes her look strong. See, you see what I mean? See, I knew I wasn't the only one that noticed. Yeah, she got a little thicker. I don't know if it happened like just before she joined Neo Genesis. I don't know if it happened just before she joined Neo Genesis, but yeah, I noticed the change of her ring gear. And it was like she got thicker. But, she still looks great. Don't get me wrong. She still looks great. But, can still do the same moves. Can still, do the drive-by, kip-ups, tequila shots. But, yeah, Suzu still can get it done. And after all, she won last year's 5-star Grand Prix. So, hey, Suzu can still get it done. LOL says Suzu gained some weight. Yeah, she gained a little bit of weight. Yeah, she gained a little bit of weight. Thicker makes you stronger, and I'll leave it at that. LOL. I mean, heck, when you think about it, same thing happened to Koguma. When Koguma came back to Stardom. But hey, it happens. It is what it is. I'm not complaining, but it is what it is. But you know what? Not the teams, not all the teams I would have liked to see, but you know what? I think we're still gonna have a fun Goddess of Stardom Tag League. I think it's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna make the best of it. I look forward to covering it. I've been looking forward to this tag tournament because, like I said, so just a heads up, the tournament starts Saturday, October 26th, and the finals will happen on Sunday, December 8th. So I'm hoping that the winners of this tournament will get their title shot at Stardom Dream Queendom because I pre-ordered a ticket for that show. So I'm planning on attending that show. So I'm hoping to see the winners of this tournament get their Goddess of Stardom tag title shot at Stardom Dream Queendom. So that's what I'm hopeful for. But yeah, we're gonna make the best. Make the best out of this tournament. Same thing with the Super Junior Tag League. And just as another update, one second. So just as another update for y'all, so far the shows that I've been confirmed for, so the actress girls show, I was able to get that reserved, so all I got to do is pay for the ticket at the show at Korakuen Hall the day of. So got that reserved. Stardom Dream Queendom pre-ordered. Oz Academy paid for. Great paid for. Ice Ribbon Mania, got that pre-ordered. They haven't opened up for pre-orders for the Marigold New Year's show yet, but I did request it on buysumotickets.com, so hopefully that'll trigger soon. 01 Otani Aid, paid for that. I just got confirmation for my seat for Noah the New Year at the Nippon Budokan, so got that confirmed, so I will be attending that. Same thing with Marigold First Stream 2025. Confirmed for that. TJPW 25. Confirmed for, well, pre-ordered for that. And already confirmed for Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestle Dynasty. I thought about considering New Year Dash, but I'm like, it's the last day. It's my last day in Japan on January 6th, so I'm going to take it easy, do some last minute shopping and sightseeing. So I'm gonna skip New Year Dash, but I'll probably watch it later and cover it. So just the FYI. Let's see. Misfit says that would rule out Poi, Tam, and Mayu from winning it. If they get the title match at Dream Queendom, that is. Oh yeah, fair point. Glenn says, good luck with seeing the winners get their title shot live. Appreciate it. Yeah, I hope it works out. I hope it works out. And actually, Misfit mentioned it. Let me see what these 4 matches are for Fighting Spirit Unleashed, which will be in Lowell, Massachusetts. The New Japan show. Lowell, Massachusetts. And November 8th. So, ooh, Kosei Fujita is going to get a shot at the Strong Openweight Championship. Nice. Against Gabe Kidd. That's cool. Big opportunity for him. Leo Rush versus Mustafa Ali. That should be good. That should be really good. TMDK's Ryohei Oiwa will take on Bullet Club's Kenta. Ooh, that should be a good match. One half of the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Champions, the Jet, Kevin Knight, will take on the IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion, David Finlay of Bullet Club War Dogs. And then don't forget, we do still have the Fatal 4-Way match featuring the ladies, where we know that Anna Jay is one of the confirmed participants, and they'll be competing, I believe, to determine the number one contender to the Strong Women's Championship. So definitely looking forward to that. Anna Jay has a big opportunity. She's got a big opportunity for that. Oh, as a matter of fact, Anna Jay has a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship. Oh, it's an eliminator match. What? Just give her a title shot. At Battle of the Belts 12. See, why do they do that? Like, these eliminator matches, come on. Just you might as well make it a title match. Just make it a title match. Oh well. I guess it is what it is. But I'm like, just make it a title match. Let's see. I'm trying to find where the heck is that match at? Maybe she's oh, here it is. Yeah, that's right. Number one contenders 4-way match for the Strong Women's Championship. Anna Jay is in that match. Anna Jay is in that match. Fury says, you're so blessed, Blitz. I wish I could go to Japan. Please vlog your trip. Hey, there's still time. There's still time. I haven't left yet. Come on with me. Book your trip. Come on with me. But yes, I do plan on vlogging it. I will probably. I'm considering getting a digital camera. I was planning on using my phone, but I might get me a digital camera. I might just do that. Yeah, might just do that. But got quite a bit to look forward to. Oh shoot. MVP is coming to Bloodsport. Nice. Oh, shoot. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Let me save these graphics for Fighting Spirit Unleashed, so I have them in my folder. But I am very curious to see who the other 3 ladies will be that'll have a shot for the number one contendership. I think that'll be good. I think that'll be really good. And also don't forget, y'all. Don't forget about Saya Kamatani in November. Remember, she won this year's Catch the Wave tournament, so don't forget, she still has a Regina de Wave title shot coming her way in the beginning of November. So keep an eye out. Glenn says, I'm not sure a challenger has ever even won an eliminator match. It's very, very rare. I know that there's been a draw before, but it's very rare. And that's why my whole thing is just have a match, you get beat, then just get the title shot. You know, like, especially on Battle of the Belts, why make it an eliminator match? Just make it a title match. I mean, that's what the theme of Battle of the Belts is. So why not make it a title match? So, yeah, it didn't really make much sense to me. But it is what it is. It just, I don't know. I just think it's weird. Misfit says, I think they do a battle royal, and the last three in the battle royal will be added to the four way with Anna Jay. Yeah, they could do something like that, maybe for the final competitor, but I don't know. I don't know for the remaining three, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they could. I mean, they could. Seedling is running on 12/27. That's actually the day that I leave for Japan. So technically, I won't arrive until the 28th, about 3 p.m. JST. So, yeah, I wouldn't be able to catch that. I would have loved to. I would have loved to catch the JTO show. Because they're doing a JTO show, I believe, on the 27th as well. I would have loved to have seen that. Which, unfortunately, Aoi did lose the JTO Girls Championship. I last heard she did lose that championship. But she still has 2 titles. You know, she's still one half of the JTO Girls Tag Team Champs with Tomoka and still the Queen of JTO Champion. I think that's what they're doing, but could be wrong. I read it somewhere. Ah, I see. Gotcha. But, I was hoping they would do a Pro Wrestling Wave show during the time I'm in Japan, but unless they add something, like, closer to November, I don't, yeah. Deanna runs on 12/29 as well. That was one of the ones that I thought about going to LOL, but because because that's the same day as the Actress Girls show and Stardom Dream Queendom that I already pre-ordered, I won't be able to catch it. But if all goes well, this won't be my first time. This won't be my only time coming to Japan, if all goes well. Stardom will hold a battle... Oh! Oh, did you just send me a tweet? Oh! Hold up. Oh! So, Stardom will hold a battle royal with the 2 winners advancing... With 2 winners advancing to the 4-way match to determine the next Strong Women's Championship challenger. Oh, so pretty much the last 2 standing will qualify. Saori Ano, Starlight Kid, Lady C. Ooh, Lady C getting an opportunity. Hazuki, Koguma, Hanako, Ruoka, and Konami are the only names confirmed so far. Dang. Not bad. LOL says Wave used to run on January 4th. Oh, man. That's going to be the same day as the TJPW show and Wrestle Kingdom. It's such a bummer because I would have loved to attend a Pro Wrestling Wave show. I mean, that's how I discovered about Kohaku and Honoka and Kizuna Tanaka when she used to be part of Wave. Because I love me some Kohaku. And shoot, Suzu Suzuki's a former Regina de Wave champion. Hikaru Shida as well. So, I just wish Pro Wrestling Wave was more accessible. LOL says, I went 1 year over to the Dome. Had to see Haruhi and Otka live. Nice. So, being this is my first time going to Japan, potentially going to 12 shows, any advice? Just to give you kind of an idea, my hotel was actually within walking distance of Korakuen Hall, Tokyo Dome, and Nippon Budokan, which is where a lot of these shows are going to be at, with the exception of Dream Queendom. That's at Ryogoku Sumo Hall, which will only be like a short subway ride from where my hotel is. Shinjuku Face, I have to look up Google Maps for that one. And Oto Ward City General Gymnasium, I think, is about a 30-minute subway ride. So it's a little bit out there. Misfit says you only get to experience Wrestle Kingdom once, and if you had the chance to do it, you take it. Hey, good call. LOL says, get a Suica card. Preload it, then you don't have to make change for subway rides. It's funny you mentioned that, because I heard that Suica does a digital card if you have an iPhone, and I have an iPhone. So, good call. Shinjuku Face is hard to find. Interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. But good call on that. Yeah, thanks for reminding. Also, Shinsuke Nakamura returns to Noah on January 1st. I'm looking very forward to that. He's facing Oka Sasaki. I got a Arena S ticket for that show. Just confirmed earlier today, so. LOL says, it's on the 4th floor or so, and you need to pay 500 yen fee for beer, even if you don't want. Really? Even if I don't drink? Huh. I guess I might as well just assume that for the cover charge then. That's kind of a bummer. I don't even drink. I haven't had alcohol since '08. But duly noted. But interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, thankfully everything will be pretty close by. If you aren't going to use Nakamura on WWE TV, let him keep doing Noah shows. I thought at one point they were considering doing one more type of feud between him and AJ Styles, but I guess not. I don't know. But yeah, Todokan is near Korakuen and the Dome. So is the NJPW store. Oh, okay. Nice. I don't know if Champion is still there, but that was a wrestling store too. Oh, okay. Hey, I'm open to suggestions now. I'm totally open to suggestions. Well, kind of hard when AJ is injured. Yeah, that definitely would put a halt to that for sure. So it's a bummer. But yeah, you're right. But I'm pretty excited. I'm excited, anxious, and nervous. All of the above. But hey, we'll be there for 10 days. So hey, I'm gonna make the best use of it. But yeah, I'm gonna make the best use of it. But anyways, Let's see. Misfit says, "Are you going to first stream? Marigold first stream? I'm going to that. I'm going to Marigold first stream. Is that the one you're talking about?" LOL says, "Shinkaba is pretty easy to find, and every seat is good. The Dome has horrible seats, so don't sit in the stands. Baseball nets block the way, and the seats are angled towards home plate." So for the Dome, I got a royal seat, which will put me in a seat between rows 3 and 6. So I'll find out once I go to pick up my ticket, but it's already been paid for. Same thing with Wrestle Dynasty, but yeah, both I'll be in between rows 3 and 6. As a matter of fact, LOL, I'll let you know. I'll let you know the seats that I got. I'll let you know the seats that I got. Misfit says, "I remember telling you don't be surprised if Kyrie is on that show." I think that would be fantastic if that happens. I would totally be down. So for the Actress Girls show, I reserved a front row seat. Shout out to Saihara Moreno for all her assistance and help in reserving that seat for me. So front row seat for the Actress Girls Corcoran Hall show. Never been to an Actress Girls show. My Actress Girls knowledge is small. I've seen maybe 2 or so shows. So my knowledge is small. And it was kind of during that time where ladies like Koki Amare and Miku Ano and all of them was still in Actress Girls. So yeah. But it's much different now since, a lot of them have moved to Marigold. But I figured, hey, why not check one out? So, Actress Girls front row. Stardom Dream Queendom. I pre-ordered the VIP front east and east-west side. So, I pre-ordered that. Hope it goes through. Let's see. Oz Academy got first row for Oz Academy. Got for great. I got the special seat, whatever that is. It was their most expensive one, so it was special seat. For Ice Ribbon Mania, front row. Marigold. Or wait, no, pre-orders aren't up for that one yet. 01. It was just a reserve seat. I don't know where it's gonna put me, but it was a reserve seat. Noah the New Year Arena S seat. Marigold First Dream, front row VIP. Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling 25, which is their first show of the new year. Pre-ordered a special ringside seat, so we'll see. And like I said, Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestle Dynasty, both were royal seats between rows 3 and 6. So, those are my seats. Kane, welcome to the stream. You are going to Queendom? Yes, I have pre-ordered a ticket for Stardom Dream Queendom. Yes, I did pre-order. I'm not sure if I will end up getting the seat that I pre-ordered because apparently the fan club members, I believe, get first dibs. But if I don't get that one, I'll get the next best one. So I'm not worried. As long as I get to go, that's all I care about. As long as I get to go. Let's see. LOL said, you should go to the Ice Ribbon Dojo show on 12/28 if you can. Do you happen to know what time that show is? Because that's when I arrive. Yeah. Would you happen to know what time that show is? Because I might not arrive in time for it. So that's the only thing. Oh, I see it. Oh, at noon. Oh yeah, I wouldn't make it in time because I don't arrive until a little bit after almost 3 p.m. So I wouldn't make it in time. Um, well, also sources in Japanese wrestling in general, since I told about Nakamura doing another match in Noah, and I did break the Io Utami match before it was announced. That is a good point. Hold tight. I'm gonna use the restroom right quick. I'll be right back. Stick around. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. I am back. Okay. Um, LOL says you gotta take a taxi though if you try to go. Um, so I'm probably gonna end up using the taxi to at least probably get from the airport to the hotel, and then I'll probably subway. Um, yeah, I'll probably use the taxi from hotel to airport, and airport to hotel, and probably just subway everywhere else. But but nah, LOL. If you have like a preferred suggested best way of transportation, by all means, let me know. I found out about the Io Utami over Mania 40 weekend. Ah. Oh, LOL says no, don't do that. Oh, you got a better idea? You got a better suggestion? Mm. The airport has a bus that costs like 20 or $40, but the train is quicker. So just to elaborate, LOL, I land in Haneda Airport. I went with Haneda Airport, even though it costs a little more to fly into there than to Narita, but Haneda apparently is right there in Tokyo, from what I was told. Um, Use the limousine bus. Interesting. Limousine bus. Now, is that something that I have to pre-order in advance, or could I just like purchase for something like that at the airport? I take it I can purchase something like that at the airport, because that first day, I'm really gonna concentrate on getting settled in. You know what I mean? Oh, you can get it at the airport for sure. Okay. Cool deal. Cool deal. Duly noted. Duly noted. Let's see. There was something else I was gonna look at. What the heck is this? Yeah, I'll look at that later. Okay. But yeah, so I leave the 27th. But I'm very excited about it. Should be good. Should be really good. But I'm ready. December can't come quick enough. If you ask me, December can't come quick enough. Like, for reals. For realsies. But just a couple of last things. So I do plan on doing a preview for It's a Good Time, You'll Love It. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Stardom New Blood 16, I believe they just announced the card for, but I'll probably wait until they put some graphics out, and then I'll do a preview of that. And then they just confirmed the full card of NJPW Royal Quest 4. So definitely be on the lookout for those videos. Because like I said, Royal Quest 4 will be this Sunday, October 20th. And Stardom New Blood 16 will be this Saturday, October 19th. And I believe that is the show where Rice and Bread will get their New Blood tag title shot. So, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for those. But I think that's about all that I have. But should be good. Oh, and of course, Ice Ribbon, October Ice Ribbon Fest. Still got that. So definitely looking forward to that. All three Ice Ribbon titles will be on the line. So that'll be good. That should be really good. But yeah, so a lot of pro wrestling awesomeness to look forward to this weekend. So, get your fill in, everybody. But that will do it for this live stream for this evening. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty. And for those that catch the archive, let me know how y'all feel about the confirmed teams for the Super Junior Tag League and they got us a Stardom Tag League. I would love to get y'all's thoughts, those that catch the archive of this. And as usual, like, comment, follow, subscribe, all of the above. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed tonight's live stream. This has been another live pro wrestling talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. I hope everybody continues to have a blessed week. And I will see y'all in the next video and or live stream. Take care. Peace. Love y'all.